Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is Weba Dwa. I live in Ghana and I make videos of our backyard garden. In today's video, I am going to challenge myself just a little bit. Today, I'll be making mozzarella cheese from scratch right here in my kitchen. It's something I've been wanting to try my hands on, and I finally have all the necessary ingredients that I need to give this a shot. I hope you stick around so we see how it turns out. First, I'm going to sanitize my equipment with hot water. I just have some measuring spoons, stainless steel ladle, a wooden ladle, a measuring cup, a thermometer, which is very important, and some few other things that I'm going to use hot water, and my stainless steel pan. I'll be using a stainless steel pan as well to make this cheese. So I'm going to sanitize them with hot water before I proceed to the next level. Next is to get my fresh cow milk. So I got this fresh milk from one of the nearby communities, straight from the cow. I got it yesterday, and it's usually advised that if you're making mozzarella cheese, you don't use the milk that same day. You keep it in the fridge for at least 24 hours. So this has been sitting in the fridge since yesterday. So I'll be using this cow milk. This is full cream. You can still see the cream on top of it. So I'm going to mix this back into the milk so that I can have that richness in my mozzarella cheese. Yeah, I'm going to mix all this back into the milk. I'm trying out a 1 gallon recipe, so I would need to fetch some of this into my stainless steel pan so I can begin. Where's my pan? This is about a gallon of milk. This is a gallon of milk. It's still cold, so I'm going to put it on the heat while I prepare the other ingredients. I have my thermometer here. I'll dip that in so that I can keep track of the heating process. While the milk is heating, I'll go ahead and prepare my other ingredients. Two main ingredients I'll be using in this recipe are animal rennet and citric acid. These two, you can actually make mozzarella without them, but I want it to be like the real mozzarella, the kind we use for pizza and all of that. So I got some animal rennet and some citric acid. I'm going to mix these with water and keep on the side so that I don't forget. This is 1.5 teaspoons of citric acid with 1 cup of cool water. This is the solution. So I'm going to pour that into the milk and then put it on fire. After adding the citric acid, I can see the milk is already starting to curdle. Okay. So I'm going to keep heating this for some time. This is the rennet solution for the cheese. I have 1/4 spoon of rennet mixed together with 1/4 cup of cool water. So I'm going to put this aside while the milk heats. The milk has heated to exactly 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to add the rennet immediately. So I'll take this off the stove and then I'll add the rennet while stirring. I've added the rennet. I'm going to cover it and let it sit for about 5 minutes undisturbed. I've had this sitting here for 5 minutes. I'm going to check if it's starting to. Oh my goodness. Let me test it and see. You're supposed to have a clean brick. Okay, I think I'll leave it for another few minutes. I'm not getting that clean brick that I want, or I should have. So I'm going to leave this for some few more minutes. We are making mozzarella cheese. Let me check my cheese again. Let me see. I'm checking for. Oops. Okay. So I'm going to do this I'm a newbie to this whole thing, so I may not be doing it the right way. We are cutting the curd so that we can get the whey out. So I'm going to cut these in whichever way I know. I'm going to put this back on the stove to heat to a very high temperature. I'm going to shape the curds into balls while it's still on fire. That's why I need the gloves. I'm going to put on these gloves. Okay, let's get to work. So what I'm currently doing now is I'm stretching the mozzarella. Ooh! I'm stretching the mozzarella so that I have that elastic, texture and feel. I'm going to keep stretching it until it's shiny. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Cheese! Oh, this is amazing! I can't believe I made mozzarella cheese in my kitchen. Ah! This is mozzarella. Oh, the thing is stretching. It's stretching. It's stretching. Oh my goodness. I was so nervous and so anxious because I wasn't sure how this would turn out. But it turned out great. Look at that shine. Look at that shine. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that shine. Look at this. This is mozzarella. Oh, mozzarella cheese. Ah! Oh, whoa. Whoa! Oh my goodness. I'm so glad I gave this a try. And I still have about another half gallon of milk in the fridge. So with this one, I didn't pasteurize the milk. I used the raw milk. Now I'm going to pasteurize the remaining milk and try that as well and see if I'll get same or similar results. But for now, I'm just going to celebrate my wins. Yes. Oh, it's hot.